The Secret of the Dream Bag. In a small village nestled among gentle green hills, lived a little boy named Kinner. Kinner had one special habit. Every night before bed, he would open his bedroom window wide and whisper to the moon. "Good night, Miss Moon," he would say. "Did you bring sweet dreams for me tonight?" Usually, the sky just listened in silence. But on one particularly still night, something magical happened. A shaft of warm, silvery light crept through his window, and slowly, it formed the shape of a young woman in a glowing dress, with hair as white as cotton. It was Ms. Moon herself. "Good night, Kinner." Her voice sounded like the rustle of the night breeze. "I've heard your greetings every night. You are so polite. As a gift, I want to show you where dreams are made." With wide, shining eyes, Kinner nodded. Ms. Moon swept the edge of her dress, and suddenly, they floated gently upwards, towards a grand palace made of shimmering clouds. It was the Dream Factory. Inside, dozens of busy little fairies were at work. Some were squeezing the colors of the sunset into adventures. Others were weaving the sounds of babbling brooks and birdsong into dreams of peace. And some were mixing pinches of laughter, dust, and courage powder for happy dreams. "Each dream is stored in these sacks of light," explained Ms. Moon, pointing to shelves filled with sacks glowing in rainbow hues. "Later, the night wind will deliver them to children all over the world." Kinner noticed an old fairy who looked very sad. She sat next to a sack that had lost its glow. "What's wrong with her?" asked Kinner. "Ah, that is Weary Fairy. Her job is to make dreams for children who go to bed too tired or with too many worries. But lately, her main ingredient, peace of heart, is hard to find. Many children sleep with restless hearts," answered Ms. Moon with a gentle sigh. Kinner thought of his friend, Bhima, who had been sad that day after losing his toy, and of the little girl next door who cried because she was afraid of the dark. "Ms. Moon, can I help?" asked Kinner. "Of course, kind child. You can help in the simplest way," said Ms. Moon with a smile. "Before you sleep, gather all your feelings from the day, the joy, the little disappointments, the hopes, and place them on your pillow like putting toys on a shelf. Then, take 3 deep breaths and say thank you for the day. That peace of heart is the best ingredient for sweet dreams. If every child does this, Weary Fairy will never struggle again." Kinner nodded, committing the advice to memory. Then Ms. Moon guided him back to his cozy room. "Now, sleep, Kinner. A dream of adventure in an enchanted forest awaits you," whispered Ms. Moon, stroking Kinner's hair. Slowly, she transformed back into light and faded behind the clouds. Kinner closed his eyes. He placed all his day's thoughts upon his pillow. 1 deep breath, 2 deep breaths, 3. His heart felt light and peaceful. And that night, Kinner had a wonderful dream. He walked through a forest full of fireflies, singing lullabies. He saw Weary Fairy smiling, busily filling dream sacks with golden light. From that night on, Kinner always did his bedtime ritual, and he shared the secret with Bhima, the little girl next door, and all his friends. His village became known as the place where the sweetest dreams were made, because every child went to sleep with a calm and grateful heart. And now, my dear, it's time to place all of today's adventures upon your pillow. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Look, your window is bathed in that same silvery light. It's a sign that Ms. Moon is sending a special dream sack just for you. Close your eyes softly. Good night. Sweet dreams are waning behind your closing eyelids.